Oh shit, I gotta change this. Yeah, 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 okay. Should be hurring. Should be hurring everything. Hurring. Hurring them all. We'll do a little bit of sharing. Oops. Okay, fuck that up. Already fucking that up. Are we popping in yet? Oh yeah. Oh, there it is. There it is. There it is. Hold on, everyone. I'm over here screwing it all up. There we go. Good morning, everybody. Happy Saturday, huh? How you guys doing? Oh, man, lots of people jump on. Cool. Right on. Wow. Let's see. Who got here? No, you. Meme Lord. Hey, Jose's here. Willard Veeb name. V-Shadow. That's a familiar name. It's been a while since I've done some streaming, huh? Damn. Ain't Ryan, I think, is a name I've recognized. Lollygagger. Let's see. I think I don't know if it's been too long or if there's just a lot of new people jumping in. Isaiah Rashad, yeah. Well, welcome everybody. I'm just kind of getting rolling. We'll start at 11. I figured I'd chat a little bit beforehand, right? See how everyone's doing. Name's been watching since 1K. Damn, those are the days, huh? Earlier today in Discord, some people were chatting about older reactions and watching them and laughing about how my old camera made me look white as hell. That's funny. Very funny. Time zone. I'm West Coast. West Coast, best coast time zone. So it's almost 11 a.m. for me. So I have, I can't pronounce your name, but I have already looked at both of these. I've looked at Wrapped and I've looked at Last FM. So this is not a reaction. This is just something that's fun to share. I mean, everyone's kind of, they like to talk about this at the end of the year. It's fun to look at. We'll do the Wrapped first, and then we'll look at Last FM stats for the year because it's kind of fun. Oh, I should remember how to create a poll and we can see. I'll let people vote and guess and see who's gonna, which genre was my most popular listened to, top artists, stuff like that. We'll see if you guys can guess. There's two songs in here on Spotify Wrapped I guarantee none of you have heard of at all, which is kind of cool because it made my top 5 and I want to share it with you guys. I was 2 hours into the Carter 2 reaction when I saw the notification. All right. Well, welcome, Nick. Thanks for watching the reaction too. The Carter 2, that was a cool album. I was listening to it this morning a bit. Oh, I should set this down. It makes it look like I'm like fucking sponsored by them shit. And, listening to it again this morning. And it's fun when I listen to the albums I react to again afterwards because I'm not so like focused on stuff. I was playing some games. And man, I just start cracking up. Fucking Lil Wayne is funny, man. He's just tossing out liners all over the place. They're fucking great, man. Lovers Rage 2 soon. I don't know if soon. I don't know. I keep forgetting, I've got this massive list. And I scroll through it. And right now I've been, like this last portion of the year, I've been trying to focus on get some of these like big, iconic, very important to hip hop albums done, because there's still some of them out there. Adam's here. Welcome, Adam. How you been? I was thinking about waiting to see what Wrapped. What's going on, Adam? Good to see you. It's been a little while since we've chatted. Just now I was thinking about it. That's funny. When are the Jammies? I'm probably going to do the Jammy Awards, the 2023 Jammy Awards. That's probably going to be early January. I don't think, just looking at my schedule, consider my schedule with Christmas and New Year's and all that stuff, I really don't think I'm going to be able to get to it before January. So it'll be in January, I think. Listen to Life of PR4. That I almost put on the other day. I almost did that reaction the other day. Life of PR4. It's up there. Dylan's here. Isaiah Rashad, the next one. Yeah, most important. Yeah. Let's see. January. Good one, Cardboard. Jammy Awards in January. Death Grip's #1 artist or Riot? Well done, Ike. Well done. You keep representing. Shit. If you liked Maps by Billy Woods, which I did, I really liked Maps by Billy Woods. That was a good one. Appreciate Rock Marciano. Every Friday, I pray for more Kid Cudi. I know, I still need to do like Man on the Moon 3. I haven't done that one. I did listen to Man on the Moon 2. I did that after Man on the Moon 1. That was when I was like, oh, maybe I'll listen to albums on the side to kind of catch up on discography, and everybody yelled at me for it. So now I don't do that anymore. Goodbye, Good Riddance. Yeah. There's another one, right? Juice WRLD. People want me to do. 100 Gecs has a new release. Wow. Does Bon... Dragos, I'm assuming you meant Bob. Does Bob listen to much music outside of Reaction? Well, we will find out here in a couple minutes. We're going to go through some stats. I was kind of impressed, honestly. I was kind of impressed. And I realized, too, I listen to a lot of music very often. I'm mostly listening to music. Like right now, it's kind of weird for me to be home and the music's off because I'm streaming and we're on YouTube and they'll kill the stream. So usually I'm listening to music. And then even at work, I have a legit, like a CD player at work for where I work so that I can listen to music. I bring in my CDs at work too. So there's stuff I'm listening to that's not even part of Spotify. Nas has a #1 album for me. Fighting My Demons, most listened song. Good, man. Yeah, Brian, you're about to find out that I'm a closet Drake stan. That's right. You are about to find out. And Chance, Forever's a Mighty Long Time, is definitely on the radar. I want to get Life After Death done before that, though. Life After Death is a long one. Forever's a Mighty Long Time is a long album. Faces by Mac Miller is a long album. There was one other one I was looking at. There's a couple. I've got like this little sub list of long albums that I want to do, but they're fucking long. Like yesterday's video, Carter 2, the runtime on that album was a minute or an hour 17, and that was a 3-hour video. So basically, you take the runtime of an album, double it, and then add however much time it takes me to get through the music videos, and that's how long the video is, and it can make for a pretty long day. Long day. Oh, and Andrea wants to know what's the next album. That's going to be the new Nicki. I'm going to do Pink Friday too. Next Friday. That's going to be the new album for December. Black Album's still on the list. Do you think you'll listen to Love is Rage 2 anytime soon? I don't know. Pray for Paris is another one. It's crazy, man. Like, I feel like I did a good job this year of sliding into the new stuff and making that part of the rotation while also trying to stick to the classics and making sure I'm working through that backlog. It's fucking crazy how much music came out this year. Like, there's a lot of good music. Finish the Kanye discography. Everyone thinks I'm a Drake hater, but I'm actually a Kanye hater. Like, it helped to listen to B by Common and hear the production by Kanye again. But man, ever since Kanye went through all his shit, I have like no interest in listening to him. So it's tough with Kanye. We'll see what happens. DiCaprio 2 is another one. I hope more JID next year. I hope more JID. I would like to hear a new JID album next year. I would like to hear... I'm assuming J. Cole is releasing next year. I'd like to hear another Little Sims. I don't know if that's feasible or reasonable because I don't know how often she releases. Did I already say Tyler? I probably said Tyler. I don't remember if I said Tyler or not. That's what I'm looking for. Cheat Codes is on the list. Tame Impala has been bubbling back up again. Boldy James. It's crazy. I mean, it's crazy. Think about how many albums I've listened to, you guys, and just look at this list as it scrolls through. And you guys aren't even hitting old shit. You guys aren't even hitting Super Duper Fly or As It Was Written or fucking the last Outkast album. Oh, that was the other one. That's the other long one I was thinking of, the last Outkast album. MF Doom's another one. Solange is another one. I want to do another, my wife and I want to sit down and do another Beyonce album together. Like, it's crazy how much music there is. It's a nice problem to have. Bandana, right? Alfredo. Like, there's just so many. It's crazy. It's fucking crazy. Super cool though. Quadeca is one. You know, I've been talking to people about the Quadeca a little bit. I didn't mean to haunt you. And I want to do that one. I'm interested in that one. But I've heard, too, you got to be in the right mood because it itself is a pretty moody album. Anyway, any Elliott Smith? No. Busta Rhymes would be fun. Yeah. All right, it's officially 11. We will begin with the 2023 Wrapped stats from Spotify for my year, this year. First thing I'm going to do, let's see, do I remember how to make a poll? Here's going to be the first poll. Did hip hop beat out rock in my yearly listens? We'll let chat vote on this. We'll see where it goes. Do y'all think that hip hop beat rock? Do you think, and you know, Wrapped has like different categories, right? It's got rock, it's got metal, it's got rap, it's got hip hop. So there's these combinations, right? But I've been doing this channel for 2.5 years now. I listen to an album every week from hip hop. I listen to that album multiple times a week. But then I also listen to my shit too. I love metal, you guys. I love rock. I love classic rock. So let's see, 67% yes. Wow, impressive. Axel says no way. No from Nick. I'm surprised so many people saying yes. I'm surprised. I'm a little surprised. Awaken My Love. Yeah, that's another too. All right. Well, let's start the rap. I've turned the music off on the Wrapped. Also, you might hear my son yelling in the background because he's starting the Fortnite event. So he's playing with his friends, having a fucking blast right now. Here we go. Gonna roll into the Wrapped, and we'll see. Now, I have seen this. For those who just joined, I have seen this already, and I'm aware of it. So this is not like a reaction. So 83 genres was what I had right there. 83 genres. I didn't even know there were 83 genres. That's a lot of genres. I couldn't name 20, but apparently I've listened to 83. I'm still a rocker at heart, says Chuka. There we go. So let's pause right there. So I'm assuming these sections of the sandwich are like percentages, right? So it's hard to tell, but the rock just barely edges out hip hop. Hip hop itself beat out alternative metal, whatever the fuck that is. And then alternative metal barely beat out rap in terms of percentage. So anybody who voted yes, you're wrong and you're stupid. Just kidding. Yeah, that's fun. Good fun. Yeah, the lettuce is like all up in the way, huh? All up in the way. I wish they would have put like percentage values. You know, it would be neat to see. Like, there's 5 things, so 5 across 100%. It'd be neat to see if this was, well, I guess not necessarily 100%, but it'd be neat to see. Was rock like 20% of this, and this was like 19 or something? I don't know. So anyway, there you go. Still a rocker at heart, but as you can tell, hip hop is definitely a part of my daily listening programming or whatever. Trader. Okay, let's keep rolling. I forget how this all breaks down. And then after this, we'll go into the Last FM stats, and I'll show you guys my yearly listens for artists, albums, and tracks. So we can look at that. It'll be fun. Apparently, Boulder, USA. Anybody from Boulder? Anybody from Colorado in chat right now? Apparently, Boulder, USA loves JPEG Mafia, Danny Brown, and Tool. So I should be living out there smoking weed and eating edible cookies with y'all, if anybody's from Boulder in the chat right now. I don't know how they decide all this shit, but there's that kind of odd metric. Jack's from Colorado. All right. 6,600 songs in 2023. Invincible, my all-time favorite song of all time. Best song ever written in the history of music, of the world, of the universe, ever. Invincible is still my favorite song. Listened to it 146 times this year. Now, I wonder, I don't know if there's other songs I've heard more this year. I don't remember what Last FM says. But with Spotify, this rap thing, I'm pretty sure it's based off of minutes. I mean, this is plays. So I think for this specifically, but I think when they also break down like the percentage of rock and rap and hip hop, I think it's based off of minutes listened. So that's kind of interesting. That's why I want to do both. And I had room for more favorites. That's right. This is the part that surprised me. My top 5 songs. Because number 2 and number 3, everybody's going to go, who? Oh, shit. Oh, God damn it. I didn't pause it, and I can't go back. God damn it. So there's an artist who I found through the Buog, Bob's Underground Artist Gauntlet, which I stopped doing. Oh, Scott. Food and Liquor. Didn't I do Food and Liquor? I did Food and Liquor. Right? Wasn't that the first one I did? I think so. Oh, I can go back right here. All right, thank you. On the desktop app, I was trying to like slide this over. Anyway, these 2 tracks by Flamey, Eternum and Pain is Forever. I guarantee you, probably nobody in here has heard these. Hopefully some of you have. Super chill, super vibey, short, like 2.5 minutes each, and just awesome. I put it in a playlist that I posted somewhat recently, and they're great. These 2 songs are great. So if you guys are interested in checking out literally number 2 and number 3 of my top songs for the year in terms of number of listens, check out Flamey, check out Eternum and Pain is Forever. I don't really know the rest of the album. I don't listen to the rest of the album. I just listen to those 2 songs. But they're great. They're vibey. They're fun to listen to. The one track rolls right into the next, and they're great. So please check them out. Hopefully Flamey, gets more listens. That'd be cool because they're chill, man. They're cool. All right, let's keep rolling. And then 4 and 5 are Mastodon, Sickle in Peace, and Skeleton of Splendor. I forget. Time is a constant. Oh, I'm supposed to click that button. I don't give a shit about that. All right, there you go. 119,000 minutes of listening. Where do you guys compare? What do you guys have? Show me in chat. What were some of the numbers I've seen numbers higher than that. I think some people just leave their shit on at night when they're gone. But that's my listening for the year thus far. 118, 150, 118, 76, 92, 182. Goddamn, Jack. That's crazy. 13K, 95K, 105K, 268. You're fucking high. Pinkerton Lover, you're fucking high. That's crazy. Huh. Wow. Okay. I figured I'd kind of be on the higher end of the band, but seeing so many people post sub 100K. Okay, cool. I guess I am a music fan. Around 60K. In terms of music, when I listen, obviously anytime I'm driving, most of the time I'm at home. Sometimes when I can at work, I'll be streaming and stuff like that. Yeah. All right, well, let's keep rolling. So there we go. That was my number, 119. 82 days of nonstop music. That's only a third of the year. I need more. 1,000 minutes on January 6th. Jesus, that's a lot. This was the one that blew me away. I've listened to 1,500 artists. I don't believe that. Like, I don't get that at all. I don't know if any of you know how many artists you listen to. I'd post that. I'd like to see that, but I find that unbelievable. Now, keep in mind, this year I was doing the Buog, so lots of just different songs getting submitted and listening to them. It's a double features count. Oh, features. Okay, that makes sense. But still, man, that seems like a lot. Features count. That makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense with features. Okay. All right. Good to know. Good to know. Oh, Descendants of Cain. Yeah, more Ka. I definitely didn't need to do more Ka. But anyway, okay. Good to know about the features thing. Oh, yeah. So who was my top artist? Here we go, chat. Who was my top artist for this year? Who was my top artist? Who do you think it was? I won't put a poll. I'll just let you guys spam and guess. Who was my top artist this year? Peggy, Tool, Kanye, Tool, Peggy, Kendrick, Drake. Nice, good guess. Tool, Kendrick, Doom, me, Drake, Tool. Lots of Tool guesses. Okay. Young Thug, Young Boy, better be Peggy. Number 1, Tool. Number 2, Peggy. Death Grips. Nobody has guessed the correct answer. Nobody. Ice Spice. There it is. Good job, Rat User. Good job. Ice Spice. Here we go. Here was my top artist for the year. Mastodon. 0.05%. I was top 0.05%. And what's crazy with this to me is, and actually I'll let it keep going. Is this the part I haven't actually listened to? Yeah, here's the album. So this album came out a couple years ago. It's their most recent one. It came out a couple years ago, and god damn, it took me a long time to get into it. Long time. And it was weird because I liked it, but it was different, which is not unusual. This one thing that's really neat about Mastodon is their albums change. As they move forward, they change, their sound changes, but they're always still them. There's just a different variation of them. And so I liked it, but I just couldn't click with it. And then, you sometimes you get into that thing where you're trying a new album and it's like, oh, I'll listen, and you get like 4 or 5 songs in, and then whatever reason you get distracted and you have to turn it off or something. And then you're like, oh, I'm going to listen to it again. And then you get 4 or 5 songs in, and then you almost get stuck in this rut where you're only hearing the first bit, not the whole album. So what I started doing was I started listening from like track 9 or track 12 or whatever, and just jumping in at different places. And slowly but surely, man, this album started to click, and now I fucking love it. Love it. Obviously, as you guys can see. A few people guessed Mastodon. Okay, I missed it. I apologize. But yeah, there you go. That was my favorite album for the year, and it's killer. It is so good. So good. And I think there's a part where they like have like this little thank you or something. Had something special with top artists. How you spent time with them across the year. I don't remember this part. Number 1 was Mastodon. Okay. So that was my number 1. Who's number... Oh, this was in June. I don't remember how this breaks down. Well, we'll just let it play. Fuck it. Is this where it shows number 2? Number 2, Peggy, JPEG Mafia. Peak listening in March. Obviously going to correspond with Scaring the Hose. Number 3 was Tool. No surprise there. March as well. So lots of Peggy, lots of Tool in March. Number 4, Lil Yachty. Lil Yachty. And of course, January. Fucking, let's start here. I love that album. It's fantastic. Fantastic album. And I have listened to it a lot. Obviously, a lot. And here we go. On to the 5th one, which will be, I don't remember what the 5th one is. Oh, yeah. Aphex Twin, of all things. And in January, too, of all things. Now, he did release a single, but I don't remember if that was in January or not. But Aphex Twin. And that kind of caught me off guard because I like Aphex Twin. I listen to ambient, and I wonder if maybe if I listen to ambient more than I realize. I've got a couple playlists I go through, and obviously Aphex Twin is on there. But it's cool, man. Like, I remember discovering Aphex Twin like fucking 2000, 2001. And it's neat, 20 years later, still listening to his music, enjoying his music. Yep, selected ambience work, and volumes 1 and 2 are definitely a lot of where I get my listens from. But, I did make a couple playlists. Like, I made a playlist for Path to listen to try and convince them to get into fucking Aphex Twin. I remember making a playlist, an Aphex Twin playlist for, I think it was after the Whole Lotta Red reaction. But I listened to that one too, because it's just a bunch of cool tracks that I like to have. So it's cool. Have I ever listened to Brian Eno? I don't think so. Favorite Aphex Twin? Oh, God, I don't know. That's a hard question to answer right there. That's a hard question. All right, let's keep going. So here's my top 5. Mastodon, Peggy, Tool, Yachty, Aphex Twin. Pretty cool. Nice little combo. Oh, yeah, and I have not heard this part yet, so we'll turn this on. Hear the Mastodon thanks.
Hey, this is Troy.
And I'm Bron. We're from the band Mastodon. Thanks for listening to us in 2023. Thanks for all the streaming that you've been doing, and I hope it continues into 2024. We got lots of new things in store for 2024, so keep on streaming, keep on listening. Nice. We love you so much.
Please and thank you.
Yeah, Mastodon.
I would love a new Mastodon album. That would be fucking amazing. That would be amazing. They're so old, yeah? Yeah, they're old. Yeah, and they're still fucking crushing it. That's what's so cool. I don't remember this final bit. Turning off the lights. Okay, I don't remember what this part is. The way you listen, I'm a hero, anti-hero, okay. Tap to reveal, okay. Hypnotist, what the fuck does this mean? Your concentration is absolute. You would like to play albums all the way through. Yep, that's true. That's absolutely true. I definitely listen to albums from beginning to end. Yep, that's true. All right, well, there you go. And is that it? I think so. So there you go. There's Spotify Wrapped. Right there, top genre was rock. 119,000 minutes listened. Mastodon, Peggy, Tool, Yachty, Aphex Twin. Top 5 songs: Invincible, Eternum, Pain is Forever, Sickle in Peace, Skeletons of Splendor. There you go. There you go. Now, let's move into Last FM. Because Last FM is neat in that it's not based off of minutes. It's just plays, right? How many songs did you listen to? And that's a totally different metric, especially like with this comparison between Tool and JPEG Mafia, where a Tool song can run 9 minutes and a JPEG Mafia song can run 2.5 minutes, you know? So there you go. There's also the YouTube replay. I haven't seen that yet, but I don't listen to music on YouTube. If anything I'm doing on YouTube music related, it's like covers or live performances or something like that. So this is like my listening history right now. I set it here. Let's scroll down. I think the first part is top artists. So and if you can see on the bottom, I've got, you can't quite, I think my bald head is blocking the thing here. This is over the last 365 days. So let's slowly but surely work our way down. The top artist will not be a surprise. Mastodon with almost 1,100 listens. Number 2, JPEG Mafia with 775. Number 3, Tool, 660. 4, Queens of the Stone Age. And it's kind of surprising because you would think, oh, that would pop up on Spotify. But if Aphex Twin songs are longer than Queens of the Stone Age songs, which they are, then maybe a couple hundred Aphex Twin songs beats out 430 Queens of the Stone Age songs. You know? There you go. Adela, I got you into Aphex Twin last year, and he was number 1 this year. Nice. That's awesome. Well done, Abdallah. I'm glad another person is discovering Aphex Twin because they're fucking fantastic. Or he is fantastic, honestly. You might have had more short videos from your top artists, but just show one in the rap thing. Yes, and Maz, Queens of Stone Age did release a new album this year, In Times New Roman. It's pretty good. I haven't really like sunk into it all the way yet. There's some songs on it I love, but it's kind of weird how sometimes it takes me a while to get into albums. Number 5 is Rush. Number 6, Chevelle. Here, we'll scroll down a bit. Number 7, Aphex Twin. Aphex Twin beats out Alice in Chains by 2 listens. 9 Inch Nails at 9. Lil Sims coming in at number 10 with 288. And then Smino right there. The Weeknd. Metro Boomin. And, you know, it's got 275 listens. I bet half of those are just 2 songs off of Heroes and Villains. Shit. What are the 2 songs? I don't remember. I closed my Spotify. The 2 songs with Don Toliver. Oh, my God. Both of those are so amazing. 14th is Slow Tie, and that is strictly from the Ugly album that he released in February, which was a fantastic album, in my opinion. But the downside is I don't listen to it nearly as much because he's literally facing rape charges that he's going to go to trial for in March of next year. And so it made the whole album like, this might be a little too real to enjoy as just music, you know? Jay, I just did my rap. Just did the rap. Metallica 15, Pink Floyd 16, Yachty at 17, Youngboy Never Broke Again hits 18, Lil Uzi Vert 19, SZA 20, Yeet 21, Stars of the Lid, which is more ambient excellence. If you're into Aphex Twin, Abdallah, check out Stars of the Lid. Danny Brown, Travis Scott, Billy Woods, Earl Sweatshirt, System of a Down, De La Soul, Sepultura, and Pussifer rounds out the top 30 slots. So there are my top artists according to Last FM in the last 365 days. Mastodon just fucking crushing it. Just crushing it, man. I'm happy to see Rush in there at number 5. That's a classic rock band. I've enjoyed them forever. And it's just kind of neat to see that even though I don't think I listen to them that often, apparently they still get into the rotation on a regular basis. So there you go. All right. Will I ever listen to Love is Rage 2? I will eventually. I did like the new Metallica. What's that one song? I can't remember the name. I don't know what it is with live streams and cameras and then trying to remember anything and the brain just going, oh, no, not right now. I'm not going to remember. If Darkness Had a Sun, that track off the new album was really good. I like that one. What sort of era style of Rush are you mainly into? I kind of like all of it. I'll go back and forth. I'll listen to fucking 2112. I'll put on Farewell to Kings. I'll listen to Snakes and Arrows. I'll listen to Vapor Trails. I'll listen to Roll the Bones, Grace Under Pressure, Moving Pictures. I mean, I like Rush. And I know they all have, the different eras and stuff, but I like pretty much everything that they've done. Okay, top albums. The first one's going to be obvious, the Mastodon album. We know that. Any guesses on some of the top album listens? Just kind of toss it in the chat and see what you think. Let's see what people say in terms of, I think this goes to like top 25 or something. Scaring the Hose, Veteran, sure. Pink Tape is a pretty good guess. Scaring the Hose, I think, is straightforward. Afterlife, Love for Rent. Yes, people are paying attention. Let's start here. Yes. Whole lot of Red. Oh, interesting. LP. Another good. I don't know if LP's on there. Heroes and Villains. Yeah. Do I still listen to Nina Simone? Sometimes. Every now and then I'll put on a song or two, but I haven't gone through her albums or anything. Love for Rent. Okay, let's move on. Let's scroll down. So Hushed and Grim was number 1. 874 listens off of that. Scaring the Hose, number 2. 415 listens. Such a great album. Number 3, Love for Rent by Smino. Yep, that's a good one. Number 4, Heroes and Villains. Number 5, Ugly by Slow Tie, which I just talked about. Heroes and Villains beats that out by one listen. I have not checked out the other 2 Smino albums yet. I want to. I've heard they're both great. Number 6, Fear Inoculum, Tool. 7 is Little Yachty. Let's start here. There's Pink Tape at number 8. There's Afterlife by Yeet, which somebody mentioned. Good guessing so far. SZA, SOS, SZA. I like that album. I really do. I like that album. And there's some songs off of there that I've put into a couple different playlists, and I think that's why there's a lot of listens. The album itself, I said, I think during my review or whatever, little long, little bloated. I ended up making a custom playlist to kind of trim it down a little bit, but I thought the SZA album was good. Favorite song on Pink Tape? Oof. I don't know. There's a lot of songs on Pink Tape. A lot of songs. So that's just hard to even remember all of them. Number 11 was Maps by Billy Woods. Great album. Great fucking album. 12 is the new Queens of the Stone Age and Times New Roman. 13, AI Youngboy 2. Beating Out Utopia by Travis Scott. Beating Out No Thank You by Little Sims at 15. De La Soul rolls in at 16 with 3 Feet High and Rising. LP, 17. Tool, Enema. Black on Both Sides by Mos Def. Michael by Killer Mike, that's 20. Voodoo by D'Angelo. The new, I say the new Chevelle album, but that one came out a couple years ago. The Patience by Mick Jenkins, another great album. I feel like people are kind of overlooking that one. That was a great listen. Lateralis by Tool. Run the Jewels 3, 25. How Do You Sleep at Night? Where's the end here? Oh, okay, here we go. Tizo. Stars of the Lid album. Selected Ambience Work 2 by Aphex Twin. Doja Cat, Scarlet, and For Your Eyes Only by J. Cole. Those are my top 30 album listens in the last 365 days. How Baba Twizzy? That's funny, dude. Lunar Ugly is a fantastic album. It's just a shame that he's facing rape charges in March that he's going to go to trial for, you know? I don't know if you ever talked about this, but how much listening to these albums comes from having to talk about them on the channel. Like, a lot of this stuff is related to the channel. You know, like Voodoo, for example. Great album, but a lot of these listens came from that week of listening to it after the reaction. But also, this is kind of a metric to show you, how much an album will grab me in that week. I do listen to Voodoo every now and then, which is not that common anymore with most albums. Basically, it's gotten to the point where an album's got to be pretty good for me to continue listening to it 3, 4, 5 weeks after doing a reaction. A lot of these listens are from reactions, but Black on Both Sides. Umi Says. That song, I listen to that song so often. So this is kind of being carried by one song, essentially. 3 Feet High and Rising. I Know is probably my favorite hip-hop song. Probably. If I had to just guess off the top of my head, I Know might just be legit my favorite hip-hop song. It's so fucking good. 50 listens that are just that one song, maybe even more. Oh, shit. I haven't done the Quadeca album yet. I want to. I met the man in the bar. Oh, you met what's his name? Tyron? I met him in the bar after he performed in Perth once. I don't want to believe they're true. Hoping the truth comes out. Yeah, I agree. Facing charges, going to trial, not a good thing. However, it doesn't mean it's true. So we'll let the legal process play out, and hopefully it turns out it's not true, but we'll see what happens. Isaiah Rashad, yeah. Some would say separate art from artists, and I agree, but that album specifically is hard to listen to if the artist is also currently facing rape charges. Like, there's some songs you go, I don't know, man. I don't know. Anyway, so there's my top album. So what we did, we did artists. Yeah, we did artists, and we've got albums. Now we'll get into tracks, and we'll see what were some of the top tracks. Top tracks. Actually, I remember this one was a little boring because it's all the songs from that Mastodon album. So number one is Invincible, obviously. And then this is Mastodon album, Tool, the 2 Flamey tracks that I talked about earlier. Mastodon. Here's the 2 tracks that I love from Heroes and Villains. Too Many Nights and Around Me. Those are fantastic. I have this in a playlist. I Know is in multiple playlists. This is probably Garbage Pail Kids. Aside from Numa and Invincible, Garbage Pail Kids is probably the most... The song I listen to the most that is outside of a playlist that is... that's outside of a playlist. So basically, I'll go to that song, is what I'm trying to say. I'll specifically seek out Garbage Pail Kids. I'll specifically seek out Scaring the Host. I don't really have those in playlists, and I won't necessarily listen to the album all the way through, but there will be times I just put that song on. Where most of these other songs, the Mastodon songs are all part of the album, which I listen to over and over. The Metro Boomin tracks are part of a playlist. I Know's on a playlist. So really, these 2 JPEG Mafia tracks, in terms of top tracks, are probably the songs I just gravitate to the most on my own outside of an album or playlist experience. So there you go. Pistol Star is another one, the Chevelle track. That's a fucking great one. Open Arms. I like that one a lot too. SZA and Travis Scott sound fantastic. The Guard Lady's great. Heart on Fire is great. Nanu 2, amazing Aphex Twin song. It's all just piano, super quiet, super calm. Drive Me Crazy, Zoom. That might be my favorite one from the Pink tape. No Excuses by Alice in Chains. Yep. Echoes of Silence. I listened to that over and over and over last week. Like, these are all literally from last week. 32 listens. Echoes of Silence. Till Further Notice is a fucking fantastic one. See Me Like It's great. Obscenery's good. Happy What's Funny. Tale of the Fallen Empire. That's another ambient track. Well, there you go, guys. There you go. Kind of fun. It's kind of fun to go through this and see all these listens. You know, Doja Cat getting barely in there on the top albums. But basically, my year has been Mastodon, Tool, JPEG Mafia, Smino, Lil Yachty, a little bit of System of a Down in there. Yeah. There you go. There you go. I've officially lost the vision. Yeah. Garbage Pail Kids, Perfect, Kingdom Heart Keys. Yeah, those are great too. I agree with the people saying Lil Ugly Mane would be a cool reaction. He's rapping also different stuff. Yeah, there's been a good strong push for Mr. Thug Isolation, which that's Gucci Mane? I don't remember. I can't fucking remember these names sometimes. I get it mixed up. Hope you get around to We Got It From Here. Oh yeah, thank you for your service. Yeah, that'll be a good one. Yeah, Lil Ugly Mane. Oh, okay, Lil Ugly Mane. Mr. Thug Isolation. Yeah, there's been a good push in Discord for it. Everyone's doing a good job pushing inside Discord for it. It's just tough because, you know, there's a list I'm trying to work through and it's on there, but I'm trying to get through some other stuff too. Really cool album. Another Wu-Tang. Yeah, another Wu-Tang would be good. I need to do another Nas. I've only done one Nas album. And he's got, like, his most recent stuff, everyone's saying is pretty good. But there you go, you guys. Yeah, I should do, Man on the Moon 3 is overrated? Interesting. You know, I heard some of the samples from, like, the new Kid Cudi, like, what, the preview, the sneak peeks. Sounded fucking awful. There was one of them. I was like, this can't be real. There's no way this is real. Anyway, looking forward to the Nicki reaction. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that next week. I'm excited about the new Nicki album because apparently it's been 5 years since her previous album was released. And so, you know, she's gotten to live some life. And so hopefully that will translate into the music. Hopefully. Lupe Fiasco, second album. Yeah, I really want to do The Cool. That would be great. I want to do that one a lot. There you go, guys. Kind of a short stream, real quick, but you know, it's fun to do. It's fun to see. It's fun for me, you know, JPEG Mafia, of course, being up here, Lil Sims, Smino, Weekend, Metro Boomin, all these artists, but it is fun for me to see Spotify take the stats between rock and rap and hip hop and all this shit and just see how closely tied it is now. You know, it's kind of fun. And then for those of you who kind of joined late, I'll be doing like a year-end, you know, albums, songs, maybe producers. I haven't decided yet, but basically I'm going to do the 2023 Jammy Awards. And that's probably going to be early January. But I'll just basically go through what I thought was some of the best music from this year, which is kind of tough because I haven't heard everything, obviously. But, you know, it's something to do. It's fun. No Drake, unsubscribed. Shit. Good shit. All right, y'all. Well, I'm going to shut it down. I hope you guys enjoy your weekend. I hope you enjoyed this. It was fun. It's fun to look through. Feel free to follow me on Spotify if you want to, and then on Last.fm you can. I mean, I don't really do anything with Last.fm, but you know, there we are. I guess you can do that thing with Last.fm where you like compare your music tastes or something like that. That's kind of a fun little thing. Anyway, okay, yeah, there you go. All right, guys, take care. And I got to figure out how to turn this off. Oh, there we go. All right. All right, y'all. Take care. Have a good weekend. We'll see you soon.